My name is MagiChen. I'm from Taiwan, and I'm a senior in high school.
My name is Robert Chen. I'm a senior in high school at the Hunt School of Princeton.
I'm going to New York and perform street magic.
Hey, why not tag along and make a documentary about this? I want more people to see what he could do with all the magic that he does. My grandparents' house is in Brooklyn, so Jamie and I were going to stay at their house every single night. We're going to start our project on Tuesday, May 15th, and we're going to end on Monday, the following Monday. And every morning, at some time, we're going to take the subway. That will take us all the way to New York City.
One thing I want to do is expand my comfort zone and go out into people and talk to them. Magic is fun, so I want to bring fun to this world. First started learning magic about 2 years ago. Well, before I do magic, people usually view me as a shy, timid person who always just hang out with his group of friends and then never approach other people. Since English is my second language, it's going to be hard for me to just always go to people and talk to them comfortably. I found that magic is like a universal language for me. Some obstacles definitely regarding to weather. Weather is going to be a challenge since we can't really do much in rainy day. To be able to approach people and people are willing to stop and watch my magic will be a hard thing to do.
I'm expecting a lot of rejections, but I'm definitely going to record that. Yeah, I'm going to have a good time.
After the rain, my shoes is all wet now.
Same here.
Now my socks is all wet. It feels nasty down there.
We left Hunt at around 10:30, 10:45. It was raining, it was pouring. I was driving the car. We had everything packed up. We eventually made it to my grandparents' house. We took the D train on 18th Avenue that took us all the way to Grand Central Station. Right when we were on 18th Avenue on that station, some guy,
actually that person, he approached me and then we just started talking about our video project. And then I just casually showed him a trick. I shuffle the card back and forth and then mess up all of them, and then eventually they all come into orders, reverse the time one. And he actually said it was really impressive, and I was very happy that I didn't mess up on my first one. When we were getting on the subway, he asked me one question. What is your name? Although that question is so simple, he actually said another sentence after that. He said, I ask your name because I want to know that one day when you become famous, I can recognize you from the TV. That sentence is short, but it hits me so hard. I'll remember that in my life.
I'm at Grand Central Station now, and here's Rob, and we're ready to head down to the Grand floor and hit them with some street magic.
We just kind of walked around and we saw a lot of tourists. And I was really nervous. People seems to be a lot more conservative. If I give a proportion, if I say ask 10 groups of people, I probably get about 7 rejections and 3 acceptance.
Would you guys want to see magic tricks? Yeah. Excuse me? Do you guys want to see something cool, magic tricks?
No, we're okay. We usually have to go to our tennis lesson. I'm sorry. No, we're good. Thank you. No, you're right. Thank you. Thanks anyway.
Thank you. Have time?
Oh, thank you.
No.
No.
Yes, no.
All my trainers really cry.
No. They don't want to see a magic tricks.
I feel like it's such a shame that, come on, why don't you just take a minute or two, just sit or just stand there and enjoy excited moment.
yes, a lot of rejections, but he had some people that said yes to it, and those are nice people.
Do you remember when you just selected the card? What was the card you just selected?
My card.
Yes, sir. Can you snap your finger? Slowly turn the first card over. Feel the magic.
There's one guy, he approached us. He asked us whether this camera was on live or not. He's very energetic, So I just showed him my signature trick, and then eventually he seems like, oh, he was expecting that to happen. He's like, nothing very special. But when I get to the climax, he was like, oh, get out.
Feels something very weird.
Get the fuck out of here.
One card in the cell phone. Okay, one card. VC. There's one card in the cell phone. Hopefully this card is your card.
Because of his reaction, it draws a lot of people around me.
See? What's 2 birds in one stone? Is that what you say? 2 birds, one stone. Head down to Koreatown.
So Jamie is getting his haircut right now. I'm just gonna wait for him.
So now, I'm thinking we should head down to Brooklyn. It's a great day. Let's go.
Originally we planned to go to Madison Avenue, but they didn't allow us to shoot anything. So instead,
We just kind of wander around in the 5th Avenue, and
I didn't know how awesome 5th Avenue was until I actually got there. We went to Uniqlo, Urban Outfitters, H&M. We didn't buy anything, we just went to go look at some stuff. As we were walking, we saw this place and was like, oh, well, there's a lot of flags here.
where a lot of people are sitting down in chairs. I decided that I wanted to perform there.
And later we found out that it's, you guessed it, Rockefeller Center. And over there, the first trick that Jamie did, oof, it's phenomenal.
When I asked a couple whether they want to see a trick or not, and then fortunately they say yes. I was performing the haunted deck, where the deck just moved itself, and then another person just walked by, and his reaction reached to a level that is like screaming. I was so surprised.
Ace of diamonds.
Good. So the next card is Ace of Spades.
Ace of spades.
Actually, now just remember the spade. Forget about the ace. Just remember this shape. Okay. I switch it. I switch it back. You can check. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, God.
So actually, when I switch it, I actually do one thing really quick. I put my ace of spade here and take your ace of diamond out like this.
Yeah.
All right, hold it down like this. So without looking at it, what would you bet this card is? Without looking at it. Ace of spade, right?
Ace of spades.
Indeed. But the second time I twist it, I do the same thing again. I put your ace of diamond back, take my ace of spade out, right?
Yeah.
So now, you will not be surprised if you're holding an ace of diamond, right? Say
No.
yes. All right, so it's okay. When I count to 3, turn the card over with me. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Get out of here! How the hell you did that? Holy snap! That is good magic.
Like, I feel like the people around like a mile, they all like just surrounded me. When I see all those people around me, I was actually like pretty happy and pretty surprised. I feel accomplished. He was definitely my highlight of the day. Actually today, I think I have more rejections than I did yesterday, but it's okay. It's totally fine with me. Because of the rejection, I can only improve.
We even approached a cop.
Excuse me? Do you want to see a magic tricks? Or
No.
No, he doesn't. He's on duty now.
For the past 2 days of shooting, I realized that this is more than just magic tricks. You know, I've never been to Grand Central Station. I've never been in the Trump Tower. I don't ever recall going to Rockefeller Center. Looking back to this 5 years from now, 10 years from now, how many opportunities do I have to do this? That we get to do this? You know, Jamie and I, we've been roommates for 2 years. He came from Taiwan. For him as an international student to come all the way here to approach these people, I have to say, it was very brave. And for us in general to visit all these places, I don't know if there'll be another time.
But it was a fun experience. I not only performed the magic tricks, but also I got to know New York better. 5th Avenue is the famous 5th Avenue. Jamie Chen was there. Today is May 16th, 2012.
Morning, everybody. Today is a Thursday, May 17th. It's a beautiful day outside. It's sunny, and it's definitely not going to rain, so I'm very happy about that.
So here we are, ready to head down to Union Square.
the sun's very bright, so I gotta get my cool sunglasses.
My highlight today is definitely when I perform to the two Swedish girls. They are so hot. Can't even use language to describe. They draw another guy who's trying to flirt with them. So he kind of requested me to perform more magic tricks. It gets me a lot more audience around me. And even someone is filming my trick, I feel so accomplished. And then eventually, when I finished my signature trick, they requested me to take a picture with me. Having two hot Swedish girls standing next to me, taking pictures. It's like, I feel like my dream is accomplished. That's exaggerating. And then we visit Empire State Building, and eventually we get to Madison Square Park. And that involves a lot of walking, and I'm extremely tired today. The second person, she actually approaches me. She saw me performing a trick. She's like, "Oh, is that magic trick, the magician? I'm so interested in magic tricks." I get a really good hits from her. She has really good expression.
You're good. You're good.
Thank you very much.
You're good. What's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie. Nice. Do you have like Facebook page I can like or something? Jamie the Magician? Should I look that up like that?
That just made my day. So eventually we get back to Union Square, 2 for 2 when I come back. So which means that I definitely learned from my mistake before. And the second group is a little bit special because I saw them, they're like around my age. They looks like students too. Thank God I successfully performed my tricks nice and smoothly. Kind of make some jokes with them. Some jokes are pretty bad, but I'm still learning. It's okay. But eventually I get my points across. I think they will have a really nice day. Maybe when they are dreaming, they're even dreaming to my car keep pop up to the top. We have great weather, a great temperature, and a hot Swedish girl. I still get a lot of rejections, of course, but I got less rejection than I did the previous 2 days, which shows that I definitely keep picking up how to pick my audience. Another purpose of this trick is to get to know New York for me better. How the people in New York greet each other and treat each other, and all the culture exchange, the street culture in New York. I think that's very unique in the world. It's very special. Walking to all those places such as Empire State Building, Madison Square Park, and Union Square, I really get to see some different part of the world. Yeah, Union Square, there's some homeless people sitting near the subway station, some people who are enjoying the sunlight, also a lot of people sitting around the park. You can actually see the reality of the world. That's the most genuine picture of this society. Union Square is definitely a great hit today. I think I've become more brave today because in the past 2 days, Robert was keep asking me like, "Hey, how about that group of people, having this group of people, this group of people, that group of people?" He just keeps suggesting, but sometimes I take it, I don't. But this time today, I actually made some of my own decision. I actually approached them. One thing I learned is that even though you see I have some pimples on my face, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not like a beautiful person. I'm not that tall. I'm not that fit. But in the end, what people are gonna remember is not about what it looks like, or my face, or my height, or my weight. People are not gonna remember my pimples, but my magic.